Deshaun Watson before this came to the forefront. It's never, ever going to happen.
What was that, Shannon? What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. And this Shannon Sharpe story continues to unfold. As we already know, he's lost his endorsements. He's lost $100 million deal days before he was about to ink the contract. And now, guys, it seems like his past continues to haunt him as more and more reports continue to surface. So we all know how these type of things work, right? Essentially, person like Shannon Sharpe is found guilty, it's going to be appealing for others to want to tell their stories, meaning the Me Too movement is very much going to be real throughout this whole trial, this whole lawsuit with Shannon Sharpe and OnlyFans model Carly, aka Gabriella Zuniga. You're going to see more and more reports come out, and Shannon Sharpe took the first swing by going out there and airing those messages out. And if you guys have been watching my videos, I've already told you that was a huge mistake. Now, a guy like Tony Busby, who knows other women that Shannon Sharpe have been involved with, are going to reach out to him in some form or fashion to tell their stories because they want a piece of the pie. Now, Gabriella is going to get a humongous piece of this pie. But when the guy's worth millions, the scraps don't sound too bad. This outlet here, man, The Sun, they have a lot of the court documentation. So I've been following their website, but you see here where it says years of trouble. Shannon Sharpe arrested at least twice for battering 2 different women decades before 2 latest lawsuits. Now I want you guys to see what's going on here. This guy, Shannon Sharpe, man, everything from his past is about to come back up. Because these women, they want a piece of this and they want to tell their stories. It may not even be about the money. It may be that they really want to completely end Shannon Sharpe, because a lot of people felt like this was a money grab for the OnlyFans model, the 19-year-old Mrs. Jane Doe, aka Gabriella, right? A lot of people are saying that this is a money grab, but when I first heard it, it didn't make any sense to me, because why wouldn't you wait till he got the $100 contract, right, for his podcast and then do it? She did this before this even happened. She was already in the works of, filing a lawsuit, which is why Shannon Sharpe tried to hand this young lady $10 million, because he probably knew that, if this got into the public, he would lose everything that was on the table. So, in order for her to win her case, it has to be evidently clear that Shannon Sharpe has had a past of violence, battery, sexual assault, disturbing the peace, whatever you guys want to call it, right? It has to be more and more evidence. And the more and more evidence from different women, the more money Shannon Sharpe is going to come off of. So check this out, guys. Shannon Sharpe was arrested at least twice for allegedly assaulting 2 different women decades before he was accused of rape in 2 lawsuits, right? Stating that The Sun can exclusively reveal that the famed NFL player turned sportscaster was charged with battery in 1995 and 2004. So this was within a 9-year span, 2 battery cases, and we're going to get into the depths of these because I don't know the depths of these. But the point I'm making is that articles like this are going to continue to surface to ruin Shannon Sharpe. It says in one incident, Sharpe, 56, got into an altercation with a woman at his Atlanta home in January of 1995. We've all heard Shannon Sharpe speak of his other home in Atlanta. A police spokesperson said at the time each said they were hit by the other. So this is in the court documents that some way, somehow, Shannon Sharpe still hit this lady. Maybe he was hit first and he reflexed. Like that could be a situation too, because sometimes women do things and men react. And sometimes the emotions get the best of a man and we do things, or a man will do something that he will regret. And seeing this resurface, I'm sure Shannon Sharpe regrets this. As a result, both Sharpe and the woman whom the U.S. Sun has chosen not to name were charged with simple battery. And for the Sun not to name them, or this young lady, it's probably in some type of NDA or some type of settlement that she received to not mention this. And if she does, she can't attach her name to it. Maybe that's what this case is. Now, it does say the woman was also charged with destruction of the property after she allegedly broke some glasses and things, according to the spokesperson. And maybe this was something that Shannon Sharpe probably had to get a little physical with. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It says less than a decade later, the first take star found himself facing similar charges stemming from an incident with yet another woman inside his Atlanta home. A Fulton County clerk confirmed to the U.S. Sun that Sharpe was charged with simple battery on July 22nd. A woman claimed Sharpe lifted her up to physically remove her from the home. The alleged incident occurred in June, and the woman reported it to the police 2 weeks later. Now, you guys see the article headlines are going to draw attention. These are documents and articles that in the court of law, they are going to use, they're going to present, they're going to create a timeline demonstrating Mr. Sharpe's behavior, his behavior patterns, and, you know, just his complete history of him and women. This is why this is not a good look, man. This dude, really, man, really. And I see him still doing the nightcap and Club Shay Shay, but it's only going to be a matter of time, guys. And I don't want this guy to hit rock bottom. I don't. But it's only going to be a matter of time before people just start to fade him out, because out of one mouth, he's trying to be this uncle character and give advice and whatnot. But on the other hand, you have where he just has completely rubbed people the wrong way, completely. And what's even worse is the hypocrisy that he would display, man. Like the way that he railroaded Deshaun Watson.
I just hate that the women had to go through this. Everybody's lives are forever changed. Deshaun, you're never going to be viewed like you were before this transpired. The women's lives are forever changed. No doubt. So there are no good outcomes. I mean, the settlement and it's behind Deshaun, and the women get to move on with their life, but there is no moving on in a situation like this.
Wow. Really? Really, Shannon? You guys heard that clip where Shannon Sharpe just was so, you know, the whole time, you know, this was 2022, right? He supposedly met this chick in 2023, right? The whole time, Shannon Sharpe was criticizing Deshaun Watson, which Deshaun Watson, in my opinion, man, ruined himself. That's another topic in story at a later time. But Shannon Sharpe, your words verbatim, you will never be viewed the same. So if those were your words then about a guy who was caught up in, you know, sexual allegations with over 20 something women, mind you, I don't remember or recall Deshaun Watson having leaked text messages or anything. I don't recall that. But we seen that Shannon Sharpe has text messages that he released, which made him look worse. And the one she released about being anally penetrated. You will never be viewed the same, Shannon Sharpe. Here's another one.
And there are going to be people out there saying he did it. He's never going to be able to beat a Deshaun Watson before this came to the forefront. It's never, ever going to happen.
What was that, Shannon? You're never going to be looked at as the same Shannon Sharpe. Ever. Especially in the space you're in now, even with your content, your podcasting content, having celebrity guest appearances. What do you think their wives are going to say? What do you think they're going to say if they have daughters that they wouldn't want a 56-year-old man plunging themselves into from the rear? It's going to be very hard for Shannon Sharpe to redeem himself. He probably is going to have to stay in LA and promote like adult porn or adult films, whatever you want to call it. He's going to have to tie his brand to something that's more aligned with, I guess, his lifestyle and hypersexual activities that he's into. BDSM productions, whatever the word or phrase they call it, right? It's just not a good look, man. And Shannon Sharpe has managed to squander, man, $100 million, man. You got to think about all of the money you've made in your career this far. But that $100 million, man, would have created generational wealth. The whole Shay Shay network. I mean, and anything is possible, guys. He could come back from this. Tiger Woods has came back. Tiger Woods also lost, what, 500 millions or something like that. I mean, anything is possible, man. But in today's society where the cancel culture really is real and it's very thick and convincing, Shannon Sharpe just may have canceled himself. Seriously. Lost it all. With more and more of these reports coming out, it just seems like they're trying to bury this guy for good. Endorsements gone, money gone, and then on top of that, whatever money you have left is more than likely going to be cut in half and given to your accusers or defendants, because all the signs point to it. So you guys let me know what y'all think about this, about Shannon Sharpe's situation. I know we have been reporting on this. Give me a thumbs up. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for more future content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.